Do you want to sound like an absolute moron on your channel? Chances are you're probably going to say a firm no to that one. So if you're trying to grow on YouTube, you do not want to miss this. Make sure you buckle up, smash that like button to know more, and let's dive in. Hey up everyone, my name is Stef from Market Maker MGMT and welcome back to Don't Do This on YouTube, the only channel brave enough to tell you exactly what will get your video buried, your channel demonetized, shadow banned or straight up deleted. Now you guys might be thinking, who the hell am I? Well, I've been on YouTube for about 6 years now and I've got 2 successful channels under my belt. And over time, I've made my fair share of mistakes. So, let's talk about one of them, the 3 big mistakes that YouTubers make when it comes to audio on their videos and streams. So let's dive into mistake number 1, recording your videos or streaming in a terrible room. Now, let me put it this way to you guys, first and foremost.
You probably don't want to be sounding like this, do you?
Instead, I'm sure you want to sound something a bit more closer to this, you know, without the echo and the distortion. You see, research conducted amongst the YouTube audience shows that they favour audio quality over visual quality. And so as the research says right here, in media psychology and platform analytics, they reveal that the YouTube audience strongly prefers high-quality audio over high-quality visuals. Studies consistently show that viewers will forgive poor video resolution as long as the audio is clear, but are highly intolerant of distorted or echo-prone sound, which frequently causes them to abandon the video. So if you sound like shiz, then quite simply, your audience is going to turn off your video straight away and you'll have lost a potential subscriber. So there are many things that you can do to ensure, under a budget, that your audio is next level YouTube legit. You can hang cool looking blankets in your background. You could also use heavy curtains for your windows. Or even include plush furniture in your studio, like this cute Grogu plush cushion right here, which as soon as I saw it, I ordered it. It's on its way. And for those that are wondering, on a side note, yes, I do have an obsession with Grogu, as you can probably tell with the background as well. I mean, guys, he's just so cute. And a couple of days ago, I saw the Mandalorian and Grogu movie, and let me just put it this way, it was extremely enjoyable and fun, and I'm like, take my money again, because I'm seeing it again this weekend. But anywho, enough about me Grogu addiction, alright, let's get on to mistake number 2, using the wrong microphone. Now, please, 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 for the love of everything you consider holy, if you can, please do avoid using the inbuilt mics in your laptop, your phone, and even your webcam. Because when you use them, you'll notice that you sound thin, tinny, distant. In addition, it's going to pick up every bit of background noise, including when your cat, like mine, Casper, wants some snuggles when I'm streaming to thousands of viewers on my channel, Stef the Alternerd, which, fun fact, true story, every single week. However, I have my audio set up to ensure that I'm not affected with background noise. So how can we make sure that that's not your problem as well? How can we make sure, in other words, that your audience hears you and you only? Well, for those that are using a laptop, PC or webcam, then invest in a good USB mic like this one from Logitech. The Blue Yeti is definitely a popular mic that is used by thousands of YouTubers on this platform, and there's a reason for this. It's because it works, and you can get it at the moment, there's a sale on, for under £100. Now, if you're using your phone, then invest in a lavalier, like this one from Razer, the Razer Siren BT, that stands for Bluetooth. Again, it's under £100 and it works. I should know because I personally use this myself when I do any filming out and about on my phone. And finally, you guys, we arrive at mistake number 3. Not placing your mic exactly where it needs to be. So, let me give you another demonstration here. You will hear that when my mic is far away from my gob, like this. Hi, hello, woo-woo, can you hear me? Dancing like a crazy frog. Dancing like a crazy, crazy frog. You can't hear me as much, can you? Even though my mates would tell me that when I talk, people on the other side of the world can hear me, when it comes to mic placement, that goes straight out of the window. Now, if we go the other way and my mic is right up against my gob to the point where if I get any closer, I might as well attempt to eat the damn thing, then you might have noticed that my voice goes all different, but in a really, really bad, distorted and boomy way. Now, to make sure this doesn't happen to you, I hate to say it, but it is about trial and error. And not a lot of people are going to tell you that. You see, others will tell you that you need to have your mic pointed a certain way to the left or right, and that you need to have the mic so many inches away from your gob. You know, blah, 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 blah. But here's the kicker. Your voice is unique. And so, quite simply, one size does not fit all. Some people are loud, others a little bit more on the quiet side. So, my advice is just start doing some test recordings. Play about with the mic placement, right? Think about where your gob is in relation to it. And once you find that sweet spot, then you are sorted for the rest of your YouTube life when it comes to your videos and your streams. Now, you guys might be wondering, well, Steph, what do you use audio-wise to avoid these mistakes? Well, when it comes to mistake number 1, I invested in some soundproofing for my studio and added some acoustic panels on the walls for good measure. Now, going on to mistake number 2, I actually started off with this USB mic from Audio Technica, their AT2020 cardioid condenser microphone. But, you know, as I continued on my YouTube journey, I then upgraded to what I'm using today, right? And what I have used for the past, I would say 3-4 years. And it's this, the XLR Rode Procaster in conjunction with this particular soundboard. And like I said, I've been using both of these now as my main audio setup in my studio for the past, 3-4 years or so. And I haven't looked back. Now, to round off with mistake number 3, to ensure that I have my mic placement in order, in that sweet spot, well, in addition to obviously testing out my mic's placement and all that malarkey, I actually got myself the Elgato low profile wave mic arm. Because for me, with its low profile nature, it allows me to ensure that every time I sit in my chair, my mic is exactly where it needs to be without having to move it at all. Because personally, I've used the overhead boom mics, right? And again, personally, they're a pain in the backside because it's always in the way and you can't see everything, right? Because you've got this big, massive mic coming down in front of your face and, you know, your vision's kind of distorted, right? You can't see your visuals properly. You can't see your monitors properly. Your keyboard, it's just in the way, right? It's annoying for me. Not only that, but it's in the way when I wanted to anyway, sit down in my chair. I had to kind of move it, sit down in my chair, move it back. And so if I didn't move it back to the exact placement that I needed it to be in, my audio was screwed. So this is why 100%, if you need a mic arm, opinion conspiracy theory, whatever, not sponsored, but I won't say no, the Elgato low profile with mic arm is a must for me. Now, for my next video, what shall we discuss next? Let me consult the market maker's wheel shaker to decide. So here we go. What's it gonna land on? There we have it. It has chosen the YouTube algorithm. So stay tuned for that video next week on Tuesday. Keep your eyes peeled though for this Thursday for a Stef story time, where I discuss some of my personal mistakes I have made with audio on my own channels. In the meantime, what other mistakes would you like me to look into fixing for you guys? Let me know in the comments down below. And you never know, your suggestion might actually make it onto the Market Maker Wheel Shaker next week. So make sure you like, share, subscribe for more. And until the next time, you guys, laters.